Gyro! What am I supposed to do? What should I do? We used everything. We used all of the money that we got from the spring. And now we have to give up these 2 corpse parts as well? My only hope in life. I put my life on the line in order to get these. And now they're telling me I have to give these up as well? I don't want to. I entered this race and came all the way here. And for what? And how would I even go about getting rid of these? I don't want to do it. Right now. There's nothing wrong with me right now. The only one that's been turned into a tree is Gyro. Only Gyro.
Johnny. Johnny. Hey.
I'm sorry, Gyro. I'm sorry. Ah!
They failed. Those two too. I thought that those two would be able to end the curse on this spring. I thought that we'd be able to leave this forest, all of us, together. How disappointing. But once a person becomes a part of the tree, another can leave. That means my role as guardian is done. I wonder how long until someone else comes. It's Mommy and Daddy's turn to keep watch next.
Well, it doesn't seem that way. My darling daughter, Sugar.
Daddy! Mommy!
That man's fruit is getting smaller. He's shrinking back and returning to where he came from. It must be over now. They used everything up. We can finally leave.
To finish me off here the moment I get on my horse? Are you planning to shoot me from behind?
Just go back to the president. Bring those 2 corpse parts with you. And if you show your face to me ever again, I'll finish you off right then and there. This is the end of our deal.
You gave it to him? The corpse parts. You handed them over to the last guy left?
No. The rules were to use them up. I traded them. So I exchanged them with this open bottle of wine.
Johnny.
This is all I can do for these patients, Gyro. We only have enough blood for one person right now. It's impossible for us to save them both. We need to choose. The mother or her son. We can only save one. Should we transfer the mother's tissues to the child? Or should we give the mother the child's tissues? We have to choose one or the other, in order for one of them to survive. Or else both of them will die. The mother or the child. Gyro, you have to choose which one to save.
What? Father?
Hurry up and choose. I'll do the procedures.
Father, there must be a way to save both of them. There must be. We need to try.
There might. A miracle may occur if we make that attempt. But we have no right to endanger our patients in that way. We don't have much time, Gyro. Hurry and choose.
We should let the woman's husband choose. The husband is waiting outside in the hall.
Do you think that if you save the mother, that she can have another child? Or do you think that the son, being the sole successor, is more important? To leave this in the opinions of a man? Listen, Gyro. During the sport of tennis, there may be a time when the ball hits the net. Which side of the net will the ball fall on? That is something that no one can know. That is in the realm of God. Which side will it fall on? That decision is within the realm of infinity. Can this decision really be made right now, on the basis of one man's opinion? Don't tell him. It's better that he knows nothing. So you choose, Gyro. This is our family's obligation and duty.
Sugar!
Coming! They used everything. Those two, they're left with nothing now. But those that are willing to lose, they're the ones that ultimately gain everything. That's the one thing I've come to understand since I've been guarding the spring. That's the truth, and those two have earned that right.
The snow, it's falling pretty hard now. You want a drink, Gyro? We do have to get rid of this wine, too.
Yeah, maybe. It'll warm us up a little, huh?
Yeah, the sun's about to set.
Hey, how about we make a toast before we get on our horses?
To what? We've lost everything.
How about a toast to the ball that hit the net?
What do you mean?
Don't like it? Then to the next corpse part.
The next part, huh? That's good. I like it. To the next part, and to the goal.
To the next part and the goal.
I shouldn't have suggested waiting on this bridge. I feel like my entire body is freezing up in this world. How goes the world of racing, Mr. Diego Brando?
My horse's condition is getting better and better, it seems. But have we met before? You don't look like a member of the race.
You need not be concerned with my world. Yesterday we gained possession of both ears and the right arm.
In short, you got rid of Johnny Joestar and Gyro Zappelli?
No. Regardless of that, it seems like both of them, their worlds, were able to escape. So we've nothing to do but leave them. They might be able to find the next corpse part for us in the next stage's world. But in any case, the reason I came here is to make sure that you're holding true to your promise. We need you to tell us about the traitor that's within our ranks. On that stormy night right before the 4th stage goal in Kansas City, you know who it was that met with Zappelli and Joestar, do you not? This information is in a world that is most important to us. You were able to identify the traitor by the tracks, yes?
Yeah, I'd forgotten about that. That was my promise, wasn't it? Although Sandman's failing was disappointing. There's no use concealing it, I guess. The person is a woman, who weighs less than 51 kilograms. The traitor is a woman. This should be good enough for you.
How can you say for certain that it is a woman? I do not know any woman who has the ability to ride 50 kilometers in one night on horseback.
Then you can include some smaller men or someone elderly in your list of possibilities, whatever you want. I probably don't have to tell you this, but 51 kilograms including clothing and luggage. I'm telling you that I know this because of the prince. I don't know who, but it was a woman that rode with Johnny Joestar that night, so we should be even regarding our trade. Hope your world has a good time looking for her. That's a world that I, Diego Brando, have no involvement in. Trash. No, it's not possible. That's impossible. The traitor is a woman? No woman could have gained entrance into that government building in Kansas City.
That is what I informed Dio, but perhaps the traitor is involved in the world of stands?
That's impossible as well, seeing as how the traitor had to ask Mountain Tim for assistance in escaping the building. I've run a background check on Mountain Tim's acquaintances for hints, but I haven't found anything relevant.
I understand. I created a hypothetical list of possible enemies. There were approximately 1,364 members of our government, race staff, and their families present that day in Kansas City. And within that number, I've reduced the possible suspects to 282. Based on the weight restriction of 51 kilograms, 147 females, and 135 males, this is the corresponding data file.
I thought that it was impossible, but if that Dio insists that it is a woman, that might be the case. Alright, I've made a decision. Continue investigating on the premise that this traitor is a woman. She must be some sort of insider. Investigate the woman in this file. Also, this woman must know the art of reading lips, though it would be impossible to interrogate all 147 of these women listed. I would like to know both the identity and motive of the traitor before we dispose of her. You are planning to capture her, my go?
By using this. This telephone. The intruder in Kansas City used this telephone to call Mountain Tim for help before he or she escaped. I took the liberty of bringing this here to you. This nail has now memorized the scent of the one who last placed a call on this telephone. It will now attack the woman whose scent matches the one that it has just memorized. That is the world in which my balloon dog's tubular bells operate in. And if this dog invades said traitor's body... My president, permission to execute the traitor if found?
Fine. Permission granted. If it means that execution is the only way to figure out this traitor's identity.
Mr. Steele, I've been persistently called by government officials to answer these bizarre questions. Did something happen? On that day, before the end of Kansas City stage, they've been asking if we went out of town that night, and where our wives and daughters were that night. Also, if we really weigh less than 51 kilograms, and if we know anyone that can read lips. It's been 2 weeks since that night, and they're still asking us all these questions about it. Have I done anything against the law without knowing it, I wonder?
Have you?
Of course not! I have no idea where any of this is coming from.
I haven't been informed of any of this. The Kansas City stage? Are you thinking about the night when the storm hit?
Yes, that's the one. No one could have left town during such a terrible storm.
There are many things about this country that I don't know. I don't know it's anything serious, but don't worry. I'll look into it just in case. Lucy, I'm going to stop by the racing office for a bit. Can you go to the hotel from the library on your own?
Of course. Come back to me soon. No, it can't be. It can't be. They're searching. They're looking for me. Weighs less than 51 kilograms. Wife
and daughter can read lips? How could they have found out? They'll find me. They might be coming for me at this very moment. They'll catch me.
We refuse. We're not going to help you. If you swore your love to him when you married him, then protect him. Listen, you have to do this. You have to steal the heart from the president. You have to be the one to do it, Mrs. Steele. If you hold this right eye near his chest, even if you don't have a stand ability, that should be enough for you to take the heart.
If you don't, you and your husband will both be killed.
It's now or never, Mrs. Steele.
I don't have much time. They're going to come for me. Excuse me? I'm looking for several books that are listed on this card. Do you have them? The Sign of Four. A secret engagement. Oh my!
Mrs. Steele, your name was Uzi, was it? That is correct, yes. The promoter of this Steel Ball Run race. Mr. Steele's young wife, yes? I met you at a party once, right?
Oh, how do you do?
Oh no. Please, sit down. What are you doing here?
I'm just in the middle of a little walk. I was resting.
Oh my, that's the Sign of Four. That's a new installment in the Sherlock Holmes series, isn't it? It just came out. What a coincidence. I absolutely adore that book. I just reserved it from the library and read it a few days ago.
Oh, please don't tell me how it ends. I'm still in the middle of it, but I can tell that it's going to be a great book.
Maybe I'll tell.
Oh, I'm sorry. I feel... I'm so sorry. I just felt a bit faint from standing up so suddenly. How rude of me. I'll leave. Oh, I feel dizzy again.
Are you alright, my first lady? Please leave here to us.
It's fine. It's alright. It's fine, Lucy. Are you alright? You must be tired from the traveling. You can relax. Just relax.
I'm certain of it. I know not for sure. Scarlet Valentine, the First Lady, this woman likes other women.
Stand unshaken. crossroads, where you been,